Dr. Shogo Oyeniyi is a renowned leadership strategist, a life coach, and a visionary thinker dedicated to empowering individuals through purposeful living and strategic growth. He's the founder of Dr. Shogo Consulting, where he works across sectors as a consultant, speaker, and leadership mentor. He gained global recognition after setting the Guinness World Record for organizing the largest vision board gathering in history, a groundbreaking initiative held under the theme, Dream It, Plan It, Live It. The event brought together thousands of participants, both physically and virtually, encouraging individuals to create vision boards that reflect their goals, aspirations, and intentional life direction. Great to have you. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so we'll kick off, we'll get to that talking about vision board, but for you if you were to describe yourself, now there's a lot you are, but if you were to use one thing to describe yourself, what would you say? How would you describe yourself?
Okay, so I'll describe myself in one word as a peak performer.
Peak performer. What does that mean?
So it means working and vibrating at the highest frequency possible to improve your productivity.
Does that would that come under what people would say as motivation? Would you call yourself? Would you say people talk about motivation now and how important or otherwise it can be? Would you say that? Would you fall under that?
No, I won't. Motivation is good, but motivation is temporary.
Okay.
Motivation is for a while. Motivation doesn't have frameworks, systems, structure. So you see people go for conferences, they are excited, they are motivated. New Year, people are motivated at the beginning of the year. Oh, New Year goals, New Year resolution. February, New Year resolution. March, New Year resolution. Everything fades away. But when we talk about peak performance, it has frameworks, it has discipline.
So there's a
you
defined
have target,
path.
There's a defined path when it comes to peak performance.
How long have you been doing this?
I've done this for 17 years.
17 years. And for a peak performer, would one say that you're antecedents? Because people look, a number of people claim to know something. We say a lot of things. I mean, we're in the age of social media where someone can stand up and put a camera in front of me and talk to people about something and all of that. I do the yes and all of that. How important is it for someone's antecedents to be looked at to be sure that what the person is talking about, they know what they are saying?
All right, that is good. Now, talent, a lot of people maximize and capitalize on their talent, which is okay. But people need to understand that talent without training turns to trash. So it's very important to get trained, to have certification, and backed up by an institute. For example,
where does experience come in?
Where does experience come?
Yeah.
Experience comes in over time. So you can't have done something for 1 year and you call yourself an expert.
Because I want to be practical now, because I know some people that this person doesn't have substance in this thing, but they can speak very well. They can whip up a good talk.
Yeah.
But they lack substance, because I've known them personally. But they come online, and because they are good at, maybe they have the gift of the God. You can talk well. I can put it out there. But because of, I've not done this thing, maybe let's even talking about finance. Let's just use that as an example. And the person talks about managing your finance and all that, but the person we are talking about doesn't have any experience or doesn't even manage your finance. But because they can talk a good talk out there, and then you see that this kind of people maybe have some kind of followership and all of that. How would you advise people to know the kind of people they should choose when they listen to people like that? How do they see it?
It's so unfortunate that sometimes, maybe because of attention, because of likes, people put camera and you claim to be who you are not. And because the social media is for everybody, people don't siphon effectively. But when you move closer, probably you engage them for a training, you get to know that, oh, this guy is not as deep as what he says. So what happens to people like that is they don't get repeat customers in their real life. Because you agree with me that the real world is different from the online world. But online world, like you said, people can easily read something on Google, just come out. But you don't have the result in your personal life. You can't even defend it effectively. It makes you fake.
Okay, good. Now, vision boarding is something quite big for you. How important is it for people to write down things?
All right, so it's very important. I tell people, when Moses wrote the 10 Commandments, he broke it out of annoyance. God had to bring him back to the mountain and wrote in his handwriting. That's how powerful writing is. Now, drawing pictures are different. So writing your goal is different from seeing your goal. When we talk about vision board is a visualization tool, is an imagination tool that helps in the achievement of your goals, both at an organizational level and at individual level. From my interactions with individuals and organizations, I realized that a lot of people, a lot of leaders are functioning below their capacity simply because they lack clarity, they lack structure, and they lack system. So when you have a vision board, it keeps you in check. It serves as an accountability tool. Okay. Vision board, I didn't create it. It's been existing for years. Okay. Now, let me give you this quick illustration. Let's assume you have a 1-year-old or 3-year-old baby, right? And probably you are in an accident scene, in an horror scene. When we watch movie, what do they do to the baby? They cover the eyes. Because when you see something and it gets into your subconscious, if it's not good, it can cause trauma for the rest of your life. So that's how powerful vision boards are. You want to build a structure, there's a model, there's a diagram. An architect, no matter how good you are, even if you have the best in town and they give you a brief, then you get to the site and they say, where's your drawing? It says, in my head, I'm the best architect in the world. You're going to definitely lose that brief. So it's important not only for you to write your goal. Do you see your goal? Do you have it in your subconscious mind?
What does it entail to see that goal? Okay, so for instance, I have a goal to be the best YouTuber out of, or to be a top YouTuber out of Nigeria, a top streamer or something.
Yeah.
How do I put together a vision board in that circumstance?
All right, so I tell people nothing has meaning except the meaning you give the meaning. Let me say that again. Nothing has meaning except the meaning you give to the meaning. So which means when you create a vision board, your vision board is personal to you. Someone else might be looking at your board and they can't interpret. So back to your direct question, I want to be the best YouTuber. So I have the logo on my vision board, on my canvas, I have the logo of YouTube. So I understand that YouTube is my platform. Probably I have another one with YouTube template. Probably under it, maybe I have like 10 million followers. I write it there. Looking at it, I know that I want to be the most followed YouTuber in the world. Then I have comments. I have pictures of comments. It's also possible for me to put YouTube earning, the template for YouTube earning platform. And I write how much I want to earn on YouTube. I put it there. So looking at it, I understand, oh, this is me on YouTube. This is me on YouTube, YouTube logo, another one, the YouTube logo, then another one, YouTube logo, YouTube channel with my name, my image, numbers of followers, people commenting on my page. I can see it. So that's how it works.
Where do I put this board? Is it on my phone? Is it on my walls?
Now, a vision board can either be a physical board or a digital board. Okay. Whether it is physical or digital doesn't matter. But most important thing, people create vision board and they put it under their bed. They drop it behind the door. It's useless. You must see it You must see it every day. For example, look at me. I've spoken in over 15 countries. And I remember back then when I was about to start, I had this map of Africa in my room and I kept ticking this. I look at it every day. I visualize. And before you say boom, speaking invite comes. I go to a particular country. From there, they link me to somewhere else. So vision board works with law of attraction as well. And you must be connected with your board. Sometimes you can put something on a board, probably, for example, Rolls Royce. Oh, I want a car and I desire a Rolls Royce. But you put a Rolls Royce on your wall. It doesn't make it automatic. Number one, of course, you need to work it out. Number two, your belief system. For every time you look at the Rolls Royce, if you tell yourself, who dash monkey banana? there's no way that vision board is going to become a reality.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This I'm able to get some clarity from what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up. Let's talk about your plaque, the Guinness World
Record.
Yeah,
the Guinness World Record.
When did you break this record?
Yeah, this was November 1st.
November 1st.
2025.
2025. Right.
It was for the most people
making vision boards simultaneously online in a single venue. 445 people.
And this is the first in the world, first in its category.
How were they making the boards? On their phones?
No, physical. So there was a canvas.
There was a canvas. So they had to draw
everybody
themselves.
there was a canvas. There were images. We provided magazines.
Okay.
Yeah, with marker, scissors, glue.
Okay. Let's wrap up with this. From that event, have there been, in quote, testimonies as well?
Oh, there have been testimonies. Number one, for the hundreds of people that attended online and physical, it was their first time experience. So, yeah, a vision board creation. Number two, they gained clarity. They had, because clarity is very important to life. You can't arrive at a destination you have not identified. So they were like, oh, I'm more clear on where I'm going and what I want to do. Right. I've created a template.
It was a pleasure talking to you. And here's wishing you the best. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right.